for part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, please check it out. Part 1, we talk about our first day with our guide here in Playa del Carmen, Irwin. But let's talk about day 2, because it's equally amazing for different reasons. But we started the day really early. We left the hotel at 6 a.m. And the reason is that if you want to beat the crowds, as I mentioned in the last video, if you want to stay ahead of the crowds, listen to your guide's advice in terms of when to lead and the timing, because their job is to get you to these amazing places ahead of the crowds. And you definitely want to stay ahead of the crowds. In what we do in assigning or helping entrepreneurs and business owners hire virtual assistants, it's really about staying ahead of the competition, as well as reclaiming time from busy work. Ultimately, it's about how can you leverage the resources to stay ahead of your competition. In this case, we hired a guide to give us a much better experience of this area, because we only had a few days. We wanted to make the most of it, right? Day 2, we went to Chichen Itza. And if you don't know what Chichen Itza is, I'll share some information below, but it is one of the wonders of the world for many reasons. But just tell us about the day 2 tour.
Oh, we have to wake up too early. Be the first person to get nice pictures, nice experience, very loud. Yeah, then avoid many people crowds. And if we can stay, spend 1 hour or half, 2 hours there, depend on the time we stay, no? We can be there. So,
yeah, and so the different types of guides here, that you'll find guides, and guides have to be certified, by the way. So you can't just basically take a car and become a guide. You got to get a diploma in guide. And the different types of guides, there are guides that are going to drive you place to place, that have knowledge about certain areas. Then there are guides who are have a diploma in archaeology, so they're the ones who take you into the sites. You have an archaeological diploma too, right? So you can.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, we have to bring it, but that I mean, like with certification, I have.
If you're going to hire a guide, and it's a bit of if not coming as a recommendation, make sure that they truly are an official guide, right? Because the vehicle should be marked as a guide, as a tourist vehicle, and they have the permission to go to certain places. So make sure you actually that if the guide is not recommended, and just find somebody, when you come to the area. But again, my recommendation is you contact Irwin. But again, if for any reason you want to go your own way, just check that they are certified. What makes Chichen Itza special?
Oh, Chichen Itza is smart. And March 24, well, we can see the name there. That is the more when it's very crowded, no? But Chichen Itza in general is one unique basis in Peninsula, because 10 years ago it was supposed to flag up, and now no more. But yeah, in general, too much information to see everything, because it's a huge place. Like now they are opening working to visit there. We call the Chichen is another area in the place to see it. Yeah.
So Chichen Itza is one of the largest Mayan cities in the area. Not the largest, but one of them. And the reason it makes it so special is there are some engineering feats that you can discover when you look the guide up. Our guide is Alex. And Alex is, I think, the cousin and nephew of Raphael. Raphael was a legendary guy in the area, literally passed away a few weeks ago. Up until recently, Irwin used to contact Raphael. Raphael was a guide famous for giving tours to blind people. And the way he would do it was using a small pyramid model, and then basically having people feel the model and then explaining about what was there in the area, even though they're blind now. But for us, we looked at Alex as Alex was, I think, Alex's nephew or cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah. And Alex was great. He really went into detail, and again, we love history. We love learning about ancient cultures, and it was a great tour. But also just amazing to see. You'll learn the archaeological aspects of it, the engineering aspects of it, like how the steps of the pyramid are angled so sound carries up and then rebounds and comes back down. That sounds like a bird. You learn about the Mayan culture as well. And then so that was just in the morning. So as we were leaving, the masses of people are coming. How many people come every day?
All of them. Oh, wow. I think like the snow day is like 6,000-7,000.
Yeah, on a slow day, 6,000-7,000 people. And most people do come in the morning time, right? So you got to get there extra early to avoid those buses that come in from Tulum, Playa del Carmen, and Cancun. So, people come in from all of these three cities. And again, it's like the thing to do when you're here, it's like, so everybody's going to come at some point if they come to Playa del Carmen or this part of the Mexico. All right, so from there, we went to probably one of the most famous cenotes. I think what makes it famous is because it is near Chichen Itza.
It's near Chichen Itza. It's like mandatory place to see it. It's really nice, but it's the same. No, we have to go and in Chichen Itza. We have to go there to avoid the same people and everything. Yeah, again, it's nice. It's a place where you can jump if you want. No, if not, there is access down there. But Cenote is just 5 minutes from Chichen Itza.
So again, very Instagram photograph. Probably you probably see plenty of the Google. You'll see this is one of the ones that get shown a lot. Again, something you have to do. It is stunning, gorgeous, but you definitely, again, it's about timing. You got to get there before the crowds come. So as we were leaving, the crowds were coming. So we got some great photos there. And both of us did jump into the cenote, not from the top, but there's a platform maybe 20 feet or so above the water level there. But again, just an amazing experience. And then we went to a kind of an old Spanish colonial town for lunch. What's the name of the town?
The name of that town is Valladolid.
Yeah. So it's meant just a little bit of maybe an hour there. And then as we were heading back, we went to a third cenote. Again, not one that's on the main tourist map. So not a lot of people go there. But this was more like a cave. The cenote, the hill was very green and lush. This one was basically a big chamber. Now again, it was great. It was amazing to see. However, if you've been to the underground river which is part of the day one part, it wasn't as visually stunning because you don't see a lot of the cave structure, but it was still wonderful to see. And just this huge underground chamber. Again, there's something you definitely want to do and see as part of this day. It was a different experience from our day one cenote. So just tell us a little bit about the second cenote that we did on this day two.
There's the second cenote is Cenote Xuxca. Yeah, Cenote Xuxca. I prefer to go there because it's on the way back. So and normally in this place it's just quiet. Or sometimes we can see people, but no, our life we kill. No, Cenote Xuxca is south, is 20 minutes on the way back from Valladolid.
Yeah. So again, you wouldn't get to see these places if you didn't have a guide, right? The tours that you book from the hotels, we're going to be masses of people. It's on their agenda, their timing. You're going to be going in and out with the crowds, wasting a lot of time. So again, that's why invest a little bit more, right? And it truly is. When you compare the prices, it literally is a little bit more, but you're going to have such a much better experience and even better than trying to do it yourself, right? If you do it yourself, a lot of these places are inaccessible and you don't know if you don't get the timing, you'll begin with the crowd. So if you're going to do it yourself, definitely find out when are the best times to arrive and leave so you can stay ahead of the crowd. But again, for us, we want to just enjoy the experience. We don't want to be driving and figure things out. That's what we do in life all the time. So we want a guide to take the hassle away from us, show us the right places to visit, get us there on time, get us out of there on time. And again, we've had 2 amazing days with Irwin, and now he's actually dropping us at the airport and we're almost here. So again, thanks for watching. If you want more information, please leave a comment or get in touch with us. Bye for now.